up, guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night, and I am excited. I have so much cool content for you guys. I actually have it's right here, just off camera. I have so much cool things to do videos about. Some haul videos, stuff like that. Really cool stuff. But today we're going to start with a early review and unboxing here that I was sent by Paramount Pictures. So we'll talk about this film. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And also very important is if you would just give this video a like. That helps get us out there in the search verse or whatever you want to say. And hit that little bell there. Ding that bell so you'll see what's coming up. Because like I said, I got some cool stuff. There's so much here. I wasn't expecting to get some things in the mail that I actually did get. So we have a lot to talk about over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be doing a lot of things here. Some Macari stuff, some Best Buy haul videos, some Arrow Video haul videos. I've got a lot of things, a whole variety of different kind of things. But anyway, let's talk about from Paramount Pictures. I have the Rhythm section. This comes out April the 28th, as I said, from Paramount Pictures, and it is a Blu-ray release only. To my knowledge, there is not a 4K. This film stars Blake Lively and Jude Law. Let's unbox it here. It does have a slip. Let me show you the back just so you can pause it if you like and see if you can get a read on that. It has a slip here. Inside art is the same on both sides. Nothing to see on the inside. The DVD and blue are no artwork there. Anyway, so the film stars Blake Lively. She plays a young woman who her family was killed in a plane crash, and the plague of that weighs so heavy on her mind that she has kind of spiraled into a bad space with drugs and all sorts of things. And she looks like she's on a path to the end pretty quick, but then suddenly she discovers that the plane crash was not an accident, and she changes her path in life to be focused on getting revenge on the people that caused the accident. And along the way, she meets Jude Law's character, who begrudgingly trains her to become a badass assassin. And we've seen this story before. Initially, the first thing that came to my mind was a movie called The.Film.Doc, which was eventually remade by remade into a film called Point of No Return with Bridget Fonda. I like that film a lot. It's a very sort of simplistic story, but it's well acted and the action's great and whatever. So this film, the problem that I had with this film is this kind of revenge film is usually pretty straightforward. Even more recently, something I could think of is Peppermint. Peppermint is not really a good movie per se, but I enjoy that kind of revenge story, the Death Wish kind of thing, so I like Peppermint, even though I understand the limitations of the quality of the film. But this film goes the opposite direction. It sort of gets crushed by its own plot. There's too many unnecessary plot devices and twists and turns, and what ends up happening is the pacing gets a little bit crushed under the weight of the story. And what also suffers is character development, because for me, I could sympathize with her character, but I never connected with her character in as much of an emotional way as I would have liked. She does a fine job. Lively and Jude Law are both fine in the film, but I feel like they just didn't get enough depth of character. There was more focus, really the real focus on this in this film by the director, who, if you look her up, she was also directed some episodes of Handmaid's Tale and some other TV shows. Her focus was to make this as realistic as possible, and that probably is the best part of the film, to be honest with you. When you think of something like Point of No Return, or before that maybe Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis, which was a late 90s film, they're hyper-real, they're a little bit sexualized, the women are always super beautiful throughout the film. Well, I mean, after they, in Bridget Fonda's case, after she gets cleaned up because she's a drug addict also. This film keeps it kind of gritty and dirty and ugly, and as badass as she becomes, she's not the unstoppable killing machine as that the female protagonists in the other two films end up becoming. In fact, a lot of what happens, a lot of her success, it comes through kind of luck. So it does feel more relatable in that way. It doesn't feel like James Bond levels of over the top and that kind of thing. But I think the focus was on that so much that the plot and the pacing of the film overall needed more work. I think it's an okay film. It's a good single watch. And if you really like this kind of revenge story, you might really enjoy the film. And you might even like it better. But because it's not that it's bad. It's not bad. It's well acted. There's some action scenes that are very inspired in the film. There's a single shot or a single take, what appears to be a single take fight scene that's pretty impressive. It's really exciting to watch and that kind of thing. So there's some really great moments in the film. It's, you know, overall I'm going to just say it's okay. It's okay. It's not terribly bad, but it's not terribly good either. For me, it's a great single watch, and then I probably won't return to this because there are other films that I like better in this same space. Now, when we start talking about collectability, obviously you can see the packaging is, you know, kind of basic. It's not particularly special. I do like that they gave us a slipcover, and that's cool. Inside, on the DVD or on the Blu-ray, there is actually a surprising number of bonus features. Don't get me wrong, this is not Lord of the Rings level bonus features here, but there's some good featurettes on the making of the film, the characterizations, and specifically on some of the more intricate stunt work and sequences that have the most impact on the film. You do get some behind the scenes from the actors as far as, you know, them sharing where they were coming from as they developed the character from their perspective as actors and that kind of thing. So there's some good stuff in here as far as bonus features for a sort of a second tier, third tier Blu-ray release. I didn't expect really much of anything, and there's some pretty decent stuff here. I would have loved a commentary from the director because she could have at least spoke more on what she was trying to do with the look and feel and the grittiness and that kind of thing. But what's here's pretty good. I mean, it's a good watch, and if you do get this film, I recommend checking out the bonus features after. Don't watch before because they are very spoiler heavy. But after you've watched the film and you look at these bonus features, you might actually like the film a little better. So there's that. That's really cool to be able to check this out early. Again, it comes out April the 28th on Blu-ray. It may already be out in digital. Now, if you like the film, if you saw it in the theater and you're going to own it, I will recommend, of course, the physical media. One, because we're physical media people. But also, if you compare the audio and video of the digital version to this version, the compression is less here. Colors are a little better. Details slightly better. It's not like night and day difference, but if you've got an eye for it, you'll see this is better. So if you're going to own the film, this is the way to do it. And plus you get these bonus features. And I'm not sure, I should have checked, but I didn't. I'm not sure on the digital version if you get the same bonus features. You might, because once in a while Apple or iTunes can provide those. I don't find the interface to be nearly as seamless and easy to use as what's on the Blu-ray, but they do provide them. Anyway, that is the rhythm section. If you've seen this film, please hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you like it better than me? Did you? For me, it's an okay. How was it for you? Are you going to be picking this one up? Have you already picked up the digital copy? Let's talk about some stuff. And let me know what you're anticipating coming out over the next couple of months, because there are still some things hitting physical media. It's a little tougher to get them. You can do the curbside pickup from Best Buy, and it works very well. And of course, you can do direct shipping too. So Best Buy is having some really good sales too. As I record this, I think the Steelbook sale might be finished. I'm not sure, but I believe they immediately went into a very steeply discounted 4K sale. So if you're a 4K collector, it might be worth going to the Best Buy website and taking a look and just getting them shipped directly to you. Now, you may have to be patient because some of the post offices are not doing as good a job as others at keeping things moving. I guess probably they're on a skeleton crew and that kind of thing. But I will say this, Best Buy is shipping much faster than Amazon. So you can order direct from them. Also, if you're ordering other things and you're like me and you typically just order from Amazon because it's easy, I would say don't. If you want your MVD or your Kino Lorber or those things faster, order directly through them instead of going through Amazon right now, because it's just not working out. Anyway, also tell me what you're watching in the comments. Let's talk about what we're doing binge-wise to get through the quarantine situation. I think the last time I mentioned what I was binging, I had finished Ozark, and I'd also watched the entire Mission Impossible franchise. So I'm going to figure out probably later today what I'm going to be looking at next, and it's probably some stuff that's in this stack right here that we're going to be featuring really soon. So until the next episode, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, remind them why physical media is the best way to watch movies and TV. I'll see you next time.